Hello, DC. My name is McAngelo Scruggs, Dr. Mick here, and I am seeking the privilege to become your next DC Council member at large. COVID-19 has ravaged America with over 5 million cases in the United States, almost 80,000 new cases daily, and almost 180,000 deaths to date. Here in DC, there are over 13,000 COVID-19 cases and just over 600 deaths to date. We will get through this, DC, but we have to start considering COVID-19 as the new normal for the time being. This means wearing our masks consistently and correctly, social distancing as much as possible, and being aware of our surroundings and the potential for exposure. But what most DC citizens care about are the after-COVID pandemic shocks that we will see. How am I going to pay my bills? Will I be able to afford basic necessities like food and transportation? Will I have a place to live? These are questions that Dr. Mick wants to address as your next DC Council member at large. When elected, I will sponsor legislation to get more people back to work by increasing the required percentage of DC citizens as workers on DC government-funded projects. I support extending DC rent and mortgage abatement by 12 months so that citizens can recover fully from this pandemic and be able to meet their obligations. I will sponsor and support legislation that allows for public utility companies such as Washington Gas and Pepco to offer a pandemic forgiveness program whereby citizens unable to pay their utilities because of financial strain caused by COVID-19 will have their past due balances forgiven and be able to start anew in meeting these financial obligations as well. Finally, as I talk about your COVID-19 recovery, I want you to know that I'm committed to all of us not just surviving the physical pandemic, but the financial one that is present now and will come later once the physical effects of COVID-19 begin to subside. So on November 3rd, 2020, please vote Dr. Mick as your next DC Council member at large. Go to www.drmicdccouncil.com, that's drmicdccouncil.com, to learn more about my platform and about the prescription for change that we can bring to DC together. Thank you.